Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy Toji Resurrected back again with the new One Piece Bounty Rush tutorial, or I should say breakdown. We're doing Blackbeard Pirates Kuzan today. He's a green defender, but he also has the ability to change, I think, to an attacker or power user. But yeah, we're about to check him out right now. I don't have him level 100 yet, as you can see, but he's definitely amazingly good. He's strong at level 82 to beat a lot of level 100s, especially people who have like EX boosts and everything. He's definitely destroys Roger. He can beat Shanks. He's top 10 meta actually right now. I'd honestly say he's one of the best defenders, maybe top 5 or the best defender in the meta right now. But yeah, let's jump in. So he's got his 2 skills. Skill 1, Ice Ball. Moves towards enemies at a long range and attacks multiple times with a chance to inflict Ice Ball State. Knocks enemies back. If Ice Ball State couldn't be applied, deals increased damage to runners. Damage dealt will change based on the enemy's HP. This will deal a fixed percentage of damage and will not increase due to critical hit. Become temporarily invincible after use. That's the cool thing, yeah. This thing, whew, he jumps up in the air, freezes damn near everybody around him. And as you can see, the damage increased as a fixed rate, and that's why it can defeat other enemies that are way stronger because it scales to enemies' HP, your enemy's HP. So that's a dope one. See, step 1, enemies max HP, 10% damage, 50% damage. It just keeps going up. I have it maxed out, of course. Next one is Ice Age. That's the one he used. Both these moves are ones he used in the anime. One of the best episodes ever. You should definitely check it out when he fights Garp. When you have a treasure area, a mid-range multiple hit area attack with a chance to inflict Ice Ball State creates a shield that blocks close range enemies, attacks, and movement. Transform your treasure area into a Chili Chili treasure area up to 5 locations. Chili Chili treasure areas can damage enemies with a certain area and have a chance within a certain area and have a chance to inflict the Ice Ball State. Chili transformation will disappear after the treasure is captured after the certain amount of time passes after you are KO'd. This move right here is the single move reason why he is top 10. Basically, to summarize this, so if you do this move when you are on the treasure, any other treasure that your team has, it activates on those treasures too. So if you have enemies that are trying to grab your flag, they will get frozen if they're not resistant to frozen. A lot of times when right now I'm in SS League, and when I'm not in SS League, if I'm in any other league like S plus or just regular, anything lower than that, he's strong enough to just destroy and demolish people. Like, they'll try to cap the flag, and I have this move done, and it kills them. A lot of times I'll accidentally get a kill just because someone walked onto it. When I play Zoro against enemies, who's my OP character, Zoro's like the main character. Only character I know that is strong enough that I have that can be frozen twice with this move and still survive and come out tanking. But the problem with Zoro and anyone else that plays this move against this move is anytime you touch the goal area or just get close to it, sometimes it's even out of the hitbox, you get frozen automatically, and a lot of times it's while you're in the middle of a team fight or a group fight. So yeah, it definitely is an OP move. Definitely max this thing out as soon as you can. Okay, so it's EX recovery boost. Greatly increases team's HP recovery amount when team boost is activated. That's a cool thing to have. So like, yeah, these are his abilities. He's a defender and an attacker. So he essentially has 2 different traits. We're going to go into the defender traits first. Recovering a treasure gauge of the treasure area, you transform into a Chili treasure area. See, that's the one we already went to. Equal to 50% of your recovery amount. Does not take on your other trait effects, and traits and effects related to group gauge recovery will not activate. And recover 50% of percentage damage received from an enemy. So basically you heal and stuff. That's another thing. He heals a lot on top of freezing everybody and doing fixed HP damage. Can ignore the enemy and refill the treasure gauge, and recovers the treasure gauge 50% past its maximum amount. That's the other thing I forgot to mention. Being he's one of the defenders that increases your recovery gauge 50% more, so it's harder for your enemies to cap your zone, on top of being able to do his attack on 5 different locations at the same time. When in the area around your captured treasure, resist stagger and knockback, and boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 1 by 50%. Also, I don't think we've gotten to it. Yeah, we're gonna get to it. He also does. If you're on the goal, he's just like Odin, where he remains 1 HP unless you have somebody like Shanks who can nullify it. When you start refilling treasure gauge, class changes to defenders. See, there you go. So basically, attacker then defender. When attack an enemy in the area around your enemy's treasure, class changes to attacker. Basically, he's attacker when you find an enemy. Then when you start refilling gauge, you're defender. When dealing damage after holding down the normal attack button during the first hit, normal attack combo, and the second of the attack changes knockback enemies. Yeah, that becomes Pheasant Back, and I'll show that in the showcase. When you hold down, it's just like Zoro as well. And the Pheasant Bank is a pretty good lock on, knocks people back pretty far. I use that a lot. When in the treasure area, 1 HP, will be left even if KO'd by enemy, and effective HP is exactly 1. And nullify immobilizing status effects inflicted by enemy. When attacking an enemy, 100% chance to increase defense by 10%, increases up to 70%, but resets once KO'd. When attacking an enemy with a skill, 50% recovery of damage given up to 5,000 and increase the cooldown time of the enemy skill by 5%. So that's the dope stuff. Trait 2, when attacking an enemy in a treasure area, recover HP by 3% and nullify the trait. 1 HP will be left even if KO'd by enemy. So that means you get to nullify Odin's, basically. When attacking an enemy that's captured treasure, increase the cooldown time of enemies dodging by 50% and reduce the cooldown time of skill 2 by 15%. After receiving damage from an enemy, which is 50% or more of your max HP, reduces damage received by 50%, which is dope. Makes it more tankier. Both trait, when attacking something with HP created by the enemy, the element you are strong against, increased damage dealt by 500%. When attacking something with HP created by the enemy with the element you are strong against, increased damage dealt by, so I guess an object, by 500%. So now let's go to his attacker ones. Oh, these are his attacker ones, okay. So it just shows you the section off and everything. Oh wow, they're completely different. When your HP is 70% or more, damage dealt by normal attacks will disregard the enemy's defense stat. When attacking an enemy with the element you are strong against, remove enemy's defense increase and increase damage dealt by 30%. When in the area around your enemy's treasure, resist stagger effect, removes current parameter reductions and nullifies incoming parameter reductions. That's basically how he's able to stand toe-to-toe with Garb and Kobe. Nullify, freeze, and nullifies frostbite and ice ball when attacking an enemy in the area around your enemy's treasure. Class changes to attackers when you start refilling the treasure. Yeah, it's basically the same stuff. But as you can see, he's really OP. He's just a loaded character. He's got a bunch of stuff on him. Medals wise, I have right now 17% attack. I should actually do more attack. I just tried to keep it balanced. And the defense, to keep him bulky, tanky. Plus, he's got 18% attack with the low gear, so I guess it's not that bad. And then when in capture area, he does basically a decent amount of treasure cap. And right now, he's actually one of my main players that I go with right now, 42,000. Him and Zoro have taken me to SS League multiple times. So we're just going to jump in, do a match or two, show you guys how he goes. I'll probably start with Kuzan first, even though I don't like to jump out with Zoro. But for the sake of the video, I guess. And if you don't play any SS matches, you'll be able to check it out, see how it is. Yeah, 4 Kuzans. Yeah, we're probably going to lose. That's how good he is. I don't mind if it's like 1 or 2, unless they're really weak. That's the only way. Yeah, we're going to lose. Yep, so I usually, my strategy with him, I just try to just jump onto the flag as soon as possible. Might wait a little bit till my team gets a flag, and then I'll use my Ice Age. Yeah, like, when the opportunity arises like that, I grab it immediately. We're just gonna hold. That's peasant back right there. When you lock on too, it's pretty deadly. I'm gonna ignore him. As you can see, he's not that strong. Hold back, Kuzan. My Kuzan's good. There goes that Ice Age. Since they're being aggressive, I'm just gonna have to play the big defender. See how well that works? Even with the glitch, they should be flying back, but a lot of times that's how it's supposed to happen. So if you ever hit them with the peasant back, I guess I should help you with that. And then you just see them standing, just assume that they've been knocked down. And I believe it takes about 3 seconds, 3 to 4 seconds, 3 seconds from standing. So I'll add another 1 to 2 seconds if you're counting as soon as you hit them. But yeah, 3 seconds from standing is when you're able to usually hit your enemy, unless they have a faster recovery block time. As you can see, we're dominating. I'm surprised just with ours. That means that your Kuzans aren't as strong as they should be. That's another thing too, strategy-wise. You can use your Ice Age as a defense and block enemies off. See, I'm hitting the wall. And that's how I did the 6. That's the 500% damage, because he created a wall with Ice Age on top of that, and we were attacking the wall while attacking him. It's pretty cool. So it's like multiple characters, like Odin, there's a white beard, got a little bit of Shanks traits in there. There we go. Wow. Thought we were gonna lose, but hey, pretty good. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. I'm gonna do another one. I want to get Kobe a little bit stronger before I do his video. I have a couple other people though. I think I might do. I'm gonna have to do attackers, because I have people like Ega Luffy, but in the meta, he's not that good, especially since I want to do PvP, like live matches. I don't want to do reviews on matches, simply doing like the team battles that are just PvE, just playing against the computer. I mean, I could show that. It shows cases, those type of characters, runners, but it's really fun like this, showing you real time